Bam, here we go. Hello everybody, welcome to Devonius Domain Toy Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Ki-Adi-Mundi. I've been waiting a while to get this one. This guy took a long time to be up for pre-order. We didn't know when this guy was going to be coming out. It took a long time. We were seeing pictures of him overseas from certain collectors, and then we were seeing some that were coming in the States, and still there was no word from Hasbro when this guy was coming out. And then finally we got a pre-order update, and the rest is history. I didn't pre-order this one just because I figured I was going to have a semi-decent time finding it at like a collector shop. I have a lot of local collector shops here in St. Louis, and or at some kind of toy con or something like that. And that's exactly where I found him. I found him today at the Toyman Toy Show, and I got him for a pretty good price. Got him for retail, so that's pretty cool. And I'm glad to have him in my collection. Now let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at the front. We've got classic Black Series packaging here. The mural packaging, we got Star Wars Attack of the Clones right there, Ki-Adi-Mundi. Look here, the mural. Very cool. We got the red mural, dark red mural for Attack of the Clones. Then we look at the back here. We got Ki-Adi-Mundi. It says Ki-Adi-Mundi was a Sarian alien who sat on the Jedi Council, a humanoid being. Ki's most distinguishing physical feature was an enlarged conical cranium that contained a binary brain. I don't know if I said any of those words wrong. If I did, you can let me know down in the comments. I don't care, but down here we got like a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo and whatnot, and then side of the packaging there. And here he is again, the front. Let's get this guy out of the packaging and get a closer look. Alright, we got him out here. Let's take a look at Ki-Adi-Mundi. Alright, so this is first impressions. I really like this. I like the sculpts. I think the paint is pretty good. There's a lot of movable parts on here. He's got a ball joint in his torso, so he can get a lot of range of motion here. Front and back and side to side. And then here, got a ball joint in the neck. Then another ball joint in the neck down here, so it moves along with his collar. I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of moves along with the collar. And we've got butterfly joints down in there, so it can move the shoulder front to back. And then a lot of bend in the elbow. I'll say that's more than 90 degrees. With the wrists here, it's on a ball joint, similar to the SH Figuarts or the Storm Collectibles figures. So that's really cool. You get a whole range of motion with that. It's not just up and down or back and forth like it has been in the past for the Black Series figures. You get the same over here. And then down here, we've got forward articulation with the leg there. And then wow, look at that bend in that knee. That's crazy. You really get exposure of the joint there in the knee. You do that. That's crazy. We're down here. Ki-Adi-Mundi Spread Eagle. Live on Devonius Domain. Toy review. And we've got the boot joint. The boots move. And then we've got, wow, a lot of good tilt in the ankle there. A lot more back than forward. This is about as much as you're getting forward, but that's okay. And yeah, this is a separate part from the bottom tunic part. So that's really cool. When we look at the back here, we got the cool. This is really nice that they added this coloring here into the ponytail knot That's pretty awesome. I like that they added that color there. You know, because I remember when they did the Kit Fisto Black Series, his ties were not painted on the back part, just in the front, and that kind of bothered me. I didn't really like that much. I mean, granted, we're not going to be looking at the back of the figure a lot, you know, if he's on display, but you know, if you're playing with it or whatever, I mean, yeah, you want the colors. But then we got this really cool sculpted hood. That's really awesome. You know, in a lot of media, Ki-Adi-Mundi didn't really put the hood up a whole lot, you know, because he's got this big, fat ass, long ass head. But it would have been cool to see the hood up a little bit more on a species like he is. And so far, yeah, a lot of really great articulation on this figure. I'm really, this is kind of a slam dunk for Hasbro. And then we look at his lightsaber hilt here. We have a pretty standard Jedi lightsaber hilt, silver with a blue blade. And originally, when Ki-Adi-Mundi was introduced to Star Wars canon, he had a purple lightsaber. And in the comics, he had a purple lightsaber. The original and first ever Ki-Adi-Mundi toy that came out in 1999 had a purple lightsaber. And interestingly enough, a character like Mace Windu had a blue one. So, and he had a very basic hilt that looked just about like this. So I will be demonstrating him with the purple hilt and also the green hilt that he was accidentally given in post in Attack of the Clones. He had a green hilt, and I've seen, you know, people explain that, oh, because he has the binary brains, he has two different colors in his you know, hilt. The Kybers connect to each one of his brains, which I think is goofy and silly, but I also think that's cool. So I'm going to be applying the green blade to this hilt for his Ki-Adi-Mundi in this review. So let's get him in some poses. Let's see what he can do, and really get this figure posing. All right, well, through and through, I really like this figure. I think it was worth the wait. I mean, it was over a year waiting for this figure to finally come out. I wasn't expecting to pick him up today, but here we are. I got him, and I'm overall pretty happy with this figure. You can get so many different cool poses out of this guy, different appearances from comics or from the movies. And like this pose, for example, just reminds me of like seeing his profile in like Phantom Menace encyclopedia books and stuff like that as a kid. Just him with his hilt, and it just looks really cool. Ki-Adi-Mundi's not by any means my favorite Jedi, but this is definitely a very cool figure, and I'm glad to have him as part of my Black Series collection. I think Hasbro really knocked out of the park with this one. And well, I think that's all for today's review. If you like this figure, if you like this character, give this video a like, subscribe, tell me what you thought about the review. Hope you guys are enjoying these reviews. You know, if anybody really watches these, you know, on a regular basis. Hope you guys are enjoying. And yeah, that's going to be all for today. Devonius,